Hi guys, welcome to Shop RJ Pasini. Today I'm going to do a sneak peek video. It is Saturday, November 11th, 2017. If this is the first time coming to my YouTube channel, my name is Rich Pasini. I do sneak peek videos, demo videos, and intro videos. I also do the reseller news. Today I'm going to be doing a sneak peek video. I think I have a few little things that I think you guys might be interested in. I want to talk a little about them. And I'm going to, what actually I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a photo. I'm going to show you the photos rather than just, talk about them, like, hold them up and stuff like that. But I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that a little later on. But I'm just going to show you some photos of the items I'm selling first, and then I'll talk a little more about them. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to back out of this screen here, and I'm going to go into here. And here's what we got going on, folks. Here we have this Ringo Starr shirt, a t-shirt. It's pretty clean condition. It's you could see it's pre-owned. It says 2017. That's what's in the back of it. Ringo and his All-Star Band. And we'll move over here, show you that's the. Now I just want to say one thing, folks. If this is new, like I said, if you're new coming to my channel, I do photos with the flash on and with the flash off. And my reason for doing that, folks, is because sometimes with the flash on, it will mask out any imperfections or problems that the item that I might be selling. So if you see me doing double pitches and stuff like that, you'll see some pitches might be more enhanced, more brighter or darker than the other. It's because I do use the photo on my camera to enhance certain items about the picture, certain qualities about it, and then I do it without the flash to show you how it actually looks. Going back here, that's with the flash on it, okay, and it's not like a bright white bright t-shirt. I didn't wash it. It's clean. It is always a clean item. There's no issues with it as far as that part goes. But as you can see here, I didn't get a chance to steam it out to just show you. I just want to show you because I want to get these things up on the internet, on I should say eBay, and that's why you see two different contrasts. So just keep that in mind. It's overall, the shirt's pretty clean condition considering. Okay. That's a close-up of it. All right, for those who are Ringo Starr. That's the tour. It's 2017. It's got the dates on there, and looks like the last one was in New Jersey. I guess I don't know. I guess whatever. But anyway, that's what we got going on with that. That's the shirt. Ringo, 100% cotton, made in Mexico, so on and so forth. Okay. Certain pictures might be jumping around. Here I have from Mazda RX-8. This was given to me from a relative. They no longer have the car. This here is a pink. It's got a little touch-up bottle in here, and this is how they send it to you. It gets mailed to your house when you buy these cars, you own them, whatever. And you also get the RX-8 product update. Now I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if there's it's a DVD. I don't know if it has anything to do with syncing your phone up to it or whatever, or it just talks about the car. Maybe it's, I really don't know, folks. I don't own an RX-8, I don't own that car. So I believe that's what it's all about. But anyway, it's like the shape of a steering wheel, as you can see here. And I got pictures of it opened up. That's the back of it. I had to mask out the address, of course, for the Mazda. And it says, congratulations, your new round thrill, whatever. That's the car, what it looked like. All right. Again, it's a close-up of it. Here's what's in the inside, the contents of it. When you lift up this flap here, this is what's in it. You get these little brochures, accessories, roll with the best, the emotion of motion, whatever. But what comes in this big package here, outside the literature, is this little paint bottle here. It's touch-up paint. I believe it's silver. Okay. I shook it. It still has the paint in there. So this is being sold as a set, just like this. Again, that's another picture. You can see it's a little darker now. That's with the flash off, of course. It gives you a little better, viewing. You can see a little better in some cases. That's what it is. It's the touch-up paint, genuine Mazda. I know if you go buy these at the dealer, I know, like when I bought my car new back in the day, to buy these paints, I don't know if it's like between $10, $15 a bottle. I'm not really sure. Okay, this is, I believe, for a 204 or 205 Mazda, I think. So it's like I said, I believe it's silver. That's what it looks like. I think it's silver paint. So keep that in there. And they got it by number 68. Okay. Again, I enhanced it there. That's better pictures of it. Okay. This is all going to be in the photos when I list it. That's just the cover of it. That's what the content's out. That's how it looks. I guess it's for this car right here, this make car. All right. That's the DVD. There's no booklet in here, but they did have like a little piece of paper in there that came with it, and I got a picture of that as well. And that's what came in that pamphlet, in that DVD. DRR, Mazda RX-8 owner, whatever, and they talk a little about it. I guess that's what the DVD is. So, and that's what came with it. Now I picked up this little clown here. This clown is a wind-up clown, folks. It's old. Well, I don't know how old it is. Oh wait, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry, folks. It says over here. I don't know how old it is. I'm sorry. I had to put that there. It says 1986 on this here. Well, it is vintage because I think, if I'm not mistaken, anything over 20 years old is vintage. So this is a vintage doll. You can see the way it's made and stuff like that. It says over here on the back label, Republic of China, Taiwan, Republic of China, and it's polyester 50%, nylon 30%, and Xlan 20%. It moves. It's a wind-up doll. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a little brief video on it to just show you that it does move. Again, 2 pictures, of course. This is without the flash. That's how it looks naturally. When you flash it up, this is how it is. Sometimes it takes out imperfections. Okay. Now it does have a little increase, or it has a little crease in here. Okay. It does. I try to clean the face with the fabric cleaner as much as I can. I don't want to wear anything out with it. So I left it pretty much just the way it is. I tried to clean it up. I didn't touch the outfit itself. I don't want to, like I said, I don't know, being it's an old doll, I don't want to take too much chance with that. That's with the flash on. That's with the flash off. That's the side view, back view, and another side view. And that's the bottom. He's got like felt little feet here, little pads on the bottom of his feet. Okay. And it plays music. That's the wind-up. Okay. See, now that's a close-up of the face, folks. You can see it does have a little markings here. It looks like a little yellowing and stuff. Again, you got to figure that if this thing, which it has been around since 1986, so if you have a fabric cleaner, I didn't want to rub too much on it because I don't want to wear it and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm going to take any of the color off. I try to be careful with it. I did use a light fabric cleaner on it, but if you are the owner of this here, you might have a better cleaning technique with that. I try to do the best I can with it, folks. That's a close-up of it. It's 1986 Potter, again made in Taiwan. Musical box from Japan. Well, I don't see that's funny. It says Taiwan. This one says, oh, here, musical box from Japan. I guess, well, that's where it came from, I guess, we got that going on. Now, here we got over here the sports. Here's JVC Sports. These, again, were given to me. I don't know if they were used. They look like they weren't used. I mean, it has a staple here and a staple here. I didn't want to take it off altogether, remove the contents altogether. I think these are considered new, fairly new. I don't think they were used, to be honest with you. But as you can see, they do come with the packaging, the original packaging. So that's what we got going on with that. That's with the flash off. You can see a little better. That's the back of it. Okay. Another shot of that. Now I got this here, this nice Syracuse mug. It's pretty like in new condition. The only thing I want to point out, folks, is I don't know if this is part of the marble. And I'm not saying this to be funny, but I don't know if this is part of the marble. But you see it's got like a little mark here. I tried cleaning it. I don't want to use anything abrasive on it because it might scratch the finish. You can see the cup is nice and shiny. That's the only flaw I've seen on it. Again, it's got like a marble texture, as you can see. So I don't know if when they made this mug, if that bled through. But in any event, I didn't want to scuff it or anything. I don't want to use any abrasive cleanser on it because I don't want to take the finish off. Okay, so keep that in mind, folks. But it is a nice mug, though. It is pretty nice and clean inside. That's the bottom of it. That's the inside. Here it is again. So you can see it along here, though, folks. That's shadow. That's on the mug. I don't want you to think that's, it's going to come off. I tried cleaning it a couple times, and I couldn't get that off. Yeah, right here you can see it. Okay. Nice cup. Heavy. Kind of heavy. It's made pretty well. Very thick. Like, it's got that nice heavy feel to it. Side profile with flash on, with flash off. It gives you a little insight of what it looks like with the flash on and off, Side view. Now let me see if this cup has any chips on. Okay, it does have 2 little chips on here. Okay, I didn't notice that. I've seen it just now, folks. Some of it's a reflection. Okay, I got the mug next to me. I see we got little markings over here. Okay, so you got two little marks over here, folks, just to keep that in mind. Okay, and here's the without the flash on again. That's the back side of it. Closer. That's the reflection, and that's the, you can see the mark a little better here now. Yeah, you can see the mark a little better. That's why I take it with the flash on off, because I don't want people to get to see it and say, hey, you know, I got this thing, and it does have little scuff marks over here too. Boy, the camera picks everything up. Isn't that great though, folks? Well, I got a mark it in there when I put in the listing that this cup does have some, you know, minor wear on it from the previous owner. This is not mine. I didn't go to Syracuse University. Anyway, we got this Brookstone here. This is a golf scoreboard, I think they call it. Hole, strike, total. That's what they got going on here. This here, I believe, is brand new. Well, new. It hasn't, you know, I didn't go to the store pick it up, but it is brand new. It's the contents are in there. You can see in there. It's nice box. It comes with its original. Yeah, it's the digital golf scoreboard by Brookstone. That's in pretty clean condition. Okay, that's a close up of it. That's even a super close up of it. And that's the back again. Okay, and here we got over here. This is a Canon. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's for a printer. This here has a little fold on it. Okay, I guess when it was being stored, somebody gave it to me. It was being stored, they probably folded it up, you know. But the cartridge is new from what I see here. It's hasn't been removed. Okay, so just keep that in mind, folks. That's the cartridge, the BJ cartridge, whatever. I don't know what printer it would go. I think it was definitely for a printer. I just don't know which one. Okay, that's another picture there, made in Japan, blah blah blah. Okay. And we got this here. A lot of some of the stuff here is pre-owned. Okay, this thing here, like I said, this is not. It's pre-owned, but not. It's not used. Okay, it's pre-owned but not used. Just to let you heads up. This is pre-owned. This probably was used because it's got wording on the cover here. It's not this print is not on the keys or anything. Just to let you know that. I don't want you to think that it's on the black on the clear case. So this is pre-owned, of course. It's got the instructions in there too. I did take it out to make sure there's instructions. Did power on. Okay. I don't know how to work these things. I don't have one. So you know, if you guys buy anything from me, I just want to let you know really right up front. I offer a 30-day money back guarantee. And all I ask in return for a favor, folks, is that if you buy the way I sent it to you in good condition, you know, with no damage or anything like that, please send it back to me in the same way. If it's electronics, make sure it's well packaged before you send it back to me, because I don't want to have it broken, you know, returned broken to me, you know. So that's my only thing that I throw out there to the potential eBay buyers. If you're going to, you know, buy something, return, you don't decide you don't want it, you don't like it, just return it in the same condition I sent it to you, and make sure it's well packaged, because I don't want something to come back at me, you know, come back to me broke, you know. But that's all I ask, you know. Anyway. Here we have an M&M's. I know you guys. I don't know. Well, for those who do follow me, I do like the M&M's, you know, theme, and I also do the Disney theme sometimes. What I mean theme is I buy. You know, I try to buy like some of those items. Like I do have a couple M&M things on there. A hat. I got a little candy dispenser. I got this. I think I have another M&M character on there, I believe, and I got some other characters I'm going to show you in a little bit. That'll be coming up in the slide. So now this one here, I don't know, it's got like a rainbow flag in here, and it's got a pin here. I don't know if that, I'm going to leave it in there. I don't know if that's what it came with it or not. This here came like this. It looks like it was cut. It looks like the ribbon was cut. I don't know where it went. If it does go like that, I don't know anything about it. As you can see, it still has the label on it here, the M&M's label. So that's what we got going on. But as far as like with the pin here, I don't know if M&M company would put a pin in there, but it looks like it's holding this rainbow little band in here, whatever. So I left it in there, you know. But anyway, that's what we got going on with that. That's the back of it. Okay, there's I got a laying down view, pretty clean considering. Here I have an Aruba. I guess it's like a little purse. I think these are handmade, folks. I don't know. I never been to Aruba, but I got two of these that are going up on eBay. They're nice little purses. I think they're roughly, let me get a rule here really quick, just to give you a quick shout out. Just want to see. I think it's roughly, I think it's about, just to give you a heads up, it's roughly about almost 3 inches. It's almost 3 inches in length, and the width is about 2 1/4, about 2 1/4 in height. That's what we got going on with that. So that's what, and I got two of them. You're gonna see the other one coming up in a little bit. And that's the back of it, of course. And here's the other one. That's one color. I know they look the same. They just check it out. So you got that one there. You got the flag, because I don't want you guys to think that it's the same. And this one here, you got looks like a little lighthouse on here. So we got that going on. We got two of those. They'll be sold separate. I'm not gonna sell them as a pair. Because you might not want them. Here's the little characters I was talking about. For time for Christmas. They do have minor marks on them. They are like little stands. I don't know if these went into a Christmas setting, like it looks like you would push these down on there and it would lock in there. I don't know. I really don't know, folks. I picked them up because like I said again, I do the M&M things, the Hershey theme. Matter of fact, I got a couple of Hershey books on there as well, cookbooks. You might want to look into this here as far as that part goes. But I just want to point out one thing here, though. They're not all four different. There's two the same, and I'm going to point this one here and this one here. Okay, so if you get them, I'm going to note it in the description that there are two the same, because I don't want you to think like they're all four different ones. The only ones that are different is these two here. Okay, but these two guys are the same. So technically, you're getting three different ones with another one that's the same. So, and I believe these are ornaments. They got like little holes here to put threads on them. I guess you could put like a string on there or a hook maybe somehow, and you could hang them from your tree. That's what I thought someone said. These could be like little Christmas ornaments that you hang on your tree. And it's a Christmas theme. So if you are interested, and you want to get these for Christmas, or you're going to get any of these items for Christmas or whatever, try to order it before Christmas. The sooner the better, for yourselves. That's side view of him, back view, side view. And then I took pictures individual. Okay, another side view. Here's individual one. Now you can see it does have marks on it. It does have some wear on it from, I guess, being people holding it or setting it up, whatever. But you can see it does have marks on it. Same thing with here, a little scuff marks on it. This guy too. Now I got the Apple iPad. I took that. The reason I skipped those, the pictures, because I did it upside down. It says designed by Apple in California. It's a little Apple iPad mini. Okay. Well, they call it a shuffle. Okay, I call it maybe what's small. Okay, it's the iPad shuffle. It's 1 GB. Okay, and this is the information on it. I tested it out. It works. I did clean out all the information on it, folks. I reset it. So if you buy it, you're gonna have to probably reset it to get it to work, and stuff like that. There's no music on there. I cleaned it out pretty much. I took everything off there because this was somebody else's. So if you get it, you'll figure it out. I don't think there's an instruction booklet. I don't think so. Oh, well, maybe this is part of it here. I don't know. But that's what we got going on with that. That's the unit itself, the item. There's a charging base. It's a USB charging base, so you could plug it into your computer. That's what I did to test it out. Okay, nice. It's like a cranberry red. And there's your charging base, and there's the thing. That's roughly about, I don't know, maybe an inch and a half in length, maybe 2 inches, if that. It's small. It's really tiny. Here's your little buttons on the side here. Again, see, this is why I like to take the pictures with the flash on, flash off. Sometimes you can't get the full, viewing of it the way it looks. So that's why I do it this way. You can get a better view on it, So that's why I do the flash on, flash off. Okay, that's it by itself. That's how it is. That's how it looks. Here's your on-off switch here, and you get some other switch here. There you go. And that's that, I believe, and that's the base. I took a picture just to show you it is genuine Apple. All right. Here I have a Versace eyeglass case. I do sell eyeglass cases, folks. This one here, the condition, I could say it's somewhat fair. I don't know. I picked it up. I was doubting to pick it up. It does have marks, as you can see, folks. It's got fade spots on it. It's got marks over here on it, but the inside is pretty clean. Here's the back. It's got, I don't know if this is like ink marks. I try to clean up the best I can, and I didn't do this. I didn't cause it this way. I mean, this is going to be sold super cheap, to be honest with you. It's a shame. It really is. It's a nice case, but the inside's not too big. That's with the flash on, flash off. That's what it looks basically the way it normally looks. That's the way it would normally look. It's not too bad. It's pretty clean. If you're looking for a knockaround case that you want to have just something to throw in your glove box of your car, or if you don't really care if it gets scratched, damaged, or lost, whatever, I'm just saying, or if you had one that was lost or damaged and you just want to replace it or just have an extra spare one to keep in your car or whatever, your pocketbook, whatever, or work, you can, this might be what you're looking for, Yeah, it does have issues as far as that part goes, but it's okay. Nothing to write home about. Oh yeah, back here we're back to the clown again. Yeah, I wanted to just show you that it was a wind-up clown. I think I showed it in the other pictures, but I just took more pictures just to see it. It's Potter Toys, and that's basically it. Took a couple pictures to show you that there. Seems kind of odd. I thought I had more photos than that in here. I guess I went through everything, folks. Wow, look at that. I was anticipating. I thought I had more. I thought I had more stuff. Anyway, that's what we got going on, guys, with this sneak peek video. I'm just gonna do it really quick. I'll just show you with this little guy here. When you wind it up, it plays music too. I don't like to overwind it because you can snap the gear in there. Listen. And that's what he does. He, she, whatever it is. That's what we got going on. As far as that part goes. Anyway, guys, if you like what I do with my videos, if you're new to my channel, like I said, you want to subscribe and you want to be updated on new items that I do get, and you want to be updated on the sneak peek videos or demo videos or any videos, the reselling news, please subscribe to my channel. Let's have you as a subscriber. If you like what I do with the videos, you want to give me a thumbs up, that's great. And if you don't, that's fine too. I appreciate you taking the time to come here and check out my videos. For those who probably wonder why I do these videos, I do them because it's for the potential eBay buyer. People like to see videos and stuff like that. I mean, sometimes I do live video. I do the live videos, but I think a video gives a little more, I don't know, it gives you a little more insight as far as what it is, what I'm selling. And you get to meet me, the seller. I am the seller. I do make sure that any items I sell are pretty well packaged. And sometimes I say it and sometimes I don't in my videos, but I just want to share this with you guys. Before you buy from me, do me a favor. Before you buy from me, read my feedbacks. Just read what other buyers said about me, about my service. And a lot of people may say, well, if you're 100%, you got 100% feedback and you're a top-rated seller, why do I need to read your feedback? I just want you to read what they say. Just maybe read, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 of them if you can. Just scroll down, see what they have to say first before you buy from me. And this way you get a better insight and see what people want to say. It's I encourage people to do that before you buy from me and stuff like that. I have nothing to hide. I don't mask any problems. I tell it like it is. If something's broken or something's damaged or scratched, unless I forget, I'm in another world or whatever, I forget to mention that in my videos, I apologize for that. But for the most part, I always try to, not always, I would say most of the time, 100% of the time, I always give my my personal evaluation of the item. I want to make sure that the item is good, and I also do these sneak peek videos like for electronics. My purpose for that is to make sure that you as a potential buyer, when you see these items, that you see they're in working order, working condition, and to let you know that when you get it, if it's working here at this location, it should work in your location unless something drastically happens with the Postal Service, because I do use the United States Postal Service exclusively for all my items I sell. So I just want to share that with you guys. And that's basically it, guys. And I offer a 30-day money-back satisfaction guarantee. So you never have to worry and stuff like that. I've been selling on eBay since 1999, and my buyers are #1 priority. I will do whatever it takes to make you guys happy out there. If you're not happy with something, please don't hesitate to notify me and let me know and say, hey, I got that thing from you, it doesn't work, what's the next step? I don't have to open up a case. If you want to open up a case with eBay and say that because you want to go through the format, that's fine. I have talked to eBay in the past. They did state to me that It's okay that the buyer and the seller work things out prior to going through eBay and open up a case. In some cases, but if you feel, I mean, me personally, in some cases, it might be good to open up a case. This way it's documented on eBay side. There's protection for you and me. But for the most part, I've never really had any problems with stuff like that. I'm always willing to work things out with the buyer. Just to share one thing with you guys, I did sell a phone, a Panasonic phone it was, and the buyer got it, and I don't know how long they had it for. They messaged me recently and stated that the battery wasn't holding up on the phone and stuff like that, and they wanted to know, do you want me to send it back? And they made a requisition to me, like in other words saying, well, I'll tell you what, would you give me a partial refund and I'll keep the phone? And I said, you know what, rather than have it coming back and then trying to resell it again, whatever. Apparently the buyer must have liked it. All the buyer asked for is like an additional $4 to send it back. That's what they were looking for. I guess that was the price of the battery, whatever. So I settled with the buyer. We worked it out amongst ourselves, and that was a nice transaction. It went over pretty easy. I mean, I heard it from the buyer again. I didn't take notice if the buyer left me a positive feedback. I would hope they were satisfied and they, outside of the battery, in my listings, when I get things of that nature, where it's an item that has a phone, for example, a cordless phone. I don't supply cordless phone batteries. I know they can be somewhat pricey in certain types of phones. I don't always supply this, so I always tell people when it comes to buying cordless phones, the battery may not hold a charge. So that's your responsibility. Do your research before. See if you can even get the battery for the item prior to purchasing it, and then getting it saying, oh my gosh, I bought the phone and now the battery don't work or it's not holding the charge. Cordless phones, I'm not too crazy about them. I do like wired phones. I had a cordless phone. Matter of fact, I have a cordless phone, a base and a cordless phone, and I did order a battery off of eBay. When I first got it, the battery was holding up really good, but as time went on, the battery wasn't holding a charge, and it was getting weaker and weaker. And I said, not for nothing. Seller's a nice person. They had a good 100% feedback, but the product that they sold for my phone at the time wasn't for me. I still have it. It's funny with it, I'll be honest with you. There's times I see 3 bars on my phone, then there's times I see 2, then there's times I see 1. I don't know what the problem is. I really couldn't tell you why it goes up and down like that. I still held on to the battery, the battery. I didn't want to, throw it out, and I didn't complain to the buyer. I mean, yeah, the seller. I didn't complain to the seller, say, hey, I want my money back. This battery's a piece of garbage. I just dealt with it. I only paid, I think, $5 or $6 for it. So you pay for what you get. But for the most part, though, when it comes to cordless phones, I'm going to kind of like stay away from those going forward, only because of that reason. And I don't want to make the buyer go crazy. But I have sold a couple of cordless phones, and again, it's some buyers had no problem with it. I never got a response. It's the first time I got a response from the cordless phone situation. And but like I said, I made good on it. The buyer wasn't very demanding. They didn't say if you want to. The only thing they said is, how do you want to work this? Do you want me to send it back and I get my full refund, or do you want to just would you want to offer me a partial refund? And we'll leave it at that. So that's what I did. In some cases, I do like to have the item back with certain items. I mean, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna also. I'm not saying I'm not gonna offer partial refunds going forward, but if I don't feel it's worth it, I will ask for the item back. That's the way I am, because if not for nothing is I'm not being funny or cute or anything, but I'm a little hesitant on certain things when it comes to certain merchandise. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to offering partial refunds and stuff like that, I understand that. But in most cases, I'd rather get the item back and then take it from there. But anyway, guys, rather than rambling on, I hope you enjoyed the sneak peek video. Again, please subscribe to my channel if you like what I do. And that's it. If you got any questions, leave a comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you like what I do with these videos, like I said, you want to give me a thumbs up. If you don't want to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. Say, hey, I like your videos. I think they're pretty informative. I like the idea that you introduce yourself. At least you know who you're dealing with. I am the seller of this business here, and at least we get to meet each other, kind of like you know who you're dealing with. It's always nice to place the name with the face. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's what we got going on, guys. And I think that's basically all I want to talk about. There may be something else. I might want to do some tips later, tips and how, like as far as like helping you with eBay. If you have pictures that didn't come out good, photographs, whatever, there's a little thing that you could do. You might know about it already, but I'll share that with you. Hopefully it'll be a quick tutorial. I'll just show you how I fix my pictures up, and then share with you guys. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon, guys. I hope you enjoy everything. Hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend going on, guys. And again, check out my videos, the other videos on YouTube. And I'm going to drop a link of all the items I have listed on eBay, so you could click a link on there. You can see what I have to offer. These items now, I'm going to try. I know it's not much, but I'm going to try to get them up today if possible. So I'm going to try that first. So we'll see how that goes. I don't see why not, but we're going to try to get that going. Take care, guys. Have a great day. Talk to you in the next video. Bye.